Hello friends, welcome back to the mini web scraping series, and in this part we are going to add the pagination to our code to our web scraping project. And in the previous part we have only scrapped the first page, which consists of 10 codes, and this is the default page of this codes.toscrap.com, and we only scrapped this first page. So there is nothing pagination involved. So in the first part we have scrap the data. In the second part we have stored that data in the JSON and CSV format in the files, and in the third part we are now going to scrap all the codes. So the let's say if you have 10 or 20 total number of pages, we will scrap the data from all the pages. Okay, and if you scroll down to the bottom, you will see there is a next button here, and if you click on this next button you will see the URL gets changed and there is a page, and the page number gets added. And if you change it to 1, this is the first page, and if you click on it again you will see the page is changed to 2. So let's just start. And okay, so this was our previous code, and before starting there is a one hint, or you can say suggestion, for the newcomers who are just starting out. And in the coding, if you have any kind of the idea, you are trying to solve any problem, and so keep in mind, don't try to solve everything at once, because if you want to tackle everything simultaneously, this will, believe me, this will only lead to the stress, nothing else. And instead you have to use the organized or the step-by-step process, and by doing this, this will lead you to a significantly easier approach. The process will be a significantly easier as compared to like to do all the things at once. And so let's just start. In this for the pagination part, I will show you how you can do a step-by-step process. For doing a step-by-step process, you can either use draw a flowchart, either in your mind or on a piece of paper, or you can use it, make it digitally. It's up to you. So in this part I will show you, like with the pagination, I will show you that how you can use the step-by-step approach, like how easy it's to solve any kind of a problem, or to complete any idea. So let's just start. So for the pagination part, obviously we need the page. The first thing which we need is, obviously without any doubt, we need a page, and there should be a page numbers. So the first page number is obviously the 1, and we will define a mutable page number 1 here, because we will update this page number later from some kind of a loop. And if you saw earlier, I have, after clicking on the next button, the URL gets changed. So this URL will now not work for the pagination part. We will have to add that page and the placeholder for that page number as well. And what we need to do now, we don't need it here. Okay, so now we have the page number, we have updated our URL. The third thing is, obviously, we need some kind of a loop, so we can scrap the data on each page. For that we will define a loop and move over all the below code. Let me, yeah, I think, yeah, okay. And let me indent this code as well, and we will indent that code. So code is indented now. And what we need, so now we need to update this within that loop. So the first time the placeholder will be 1, we have to update this placeholder. So we need to update this URL. For that we need to update that placeholder. And I think instead of a URL, we should have to name it base URL. This will be a more appropriate name. And we will define the URL again here, and we need to there is a function called replace. What we need to replace, we need to replace this placeholder. And with a page number, but we are passing we should have to pass the page number by reference, and we will convert it to the string as well. We have passed it by reference because we need this page variable. In other parts we have to update it, so we are not passing the ownership to the replace function of this variable. We will use it later, so that's why I have used it by reference. So now we have the URL, and when this loop will render, I think we should have to show something to the user as well, like fetching page fetching page, or we can say that there will be page and URL. Okay, so now fetching page 1, and this will be a URL, and every time the page number will change, this fetching page will be fetching page 2, and the URL will be with the placeholder, it will be a 2. Okay, so now what we need here, this will not be an HTML page. First we need to check if this URL exists, there is data in the URL, instead of grabbing the HTML. We will check that if let's say there is no response, this URL doesn't have anything, it means we have to show some message, no more, some kind of a, I think, no more codes or no more pages found, and there will be an HTTP. I think we can do that, and we will show the status here. And the important thing, we have to break this loop. No more pages found. I think the error is fine, perfectly fine. Now what we need here, we need the HTML for that page, and for that, what can we do? We will call it HTML, and from the response part there is a text method, and we will use the update here. Now we have to update this to the, instead of a response, we will change it to HTML. Okay, HTML. I don't think so, we need a comma here, we will remove it. Okay, so we have now the HTML. And also I think we don't need it here. We will move this course outside of this loop. We will place it here. Okay, the course will move outside. Okay, so now there is a loop. We will pushing this course variable with the code, and after this loop we have to show something to the user as well. So I think scrapped 10 quotes page. I think this message will be perfectly fine. And what we need to do now, we need okay, so we need some kind of the variable here outside of this loop, and there should be a mutable found. Quotes will be 0 by default, and we need to update this so we have an idea how many quotes on each page, and quotes will be incremented, and we will use that found quotes and page. So now after the loop, we will scrap, just let's say if there are 10 quotes on the page, so we will say the scrap 10 quotes on page, and there will be a placeholder for the page as well. Okay, So we have everything, not everything. So the important thing is we need for the select button we need the selector for that button. So every time the user click on it, so for the last page, if there is a no, I'm sure there will be a no next button. So we have to check that if there is no next button, then there is nothing more to scrap. And for that we need a selector. Wait a second. First I will have to check, confirm this everything is fine. Codes. And yeah, there are selectors. Instead of commenting this thing, we will only say the selectors. And the button title was the next, so we will say it a next selector. And the selector will be is that thing. Let me check that. Let me inspect it. Okay, let me check that button. This will be inspect. Okay, so there is an li element with the class of next, and there is an anchor tag inside that li. So if you inspect that button, and now what we need to do now, where is the, so the class name is next, and there is an anchor tag inside it. So now we have the selector. What we need to do now, we need to check what should be the variable name. If not if next, and there is a document dot select, and we need to pass the next selector. There is a function called there is the iterator. For that we will check that if there is a next anything, and if there is some kind of the, like, if the link exists, so this is some will return the boolean value, true or false. And check if the next link exists. Okay, now we got the variable here, and we will check that if has next, then it means there is a next page. So we have to increment that page number. For that, what we need to do is simply increment that page number. And in the else part, what we need to do now, for the else part, for the else part, we will just simply show the message. What should be the message? No more codes to scrap. No more codes to scrap. I think it's fine. No more codes to scrap. And we have to break this loop as well. I think everything is done now. For the indentation part, we should add the line break here, and after this as well. And for the last part, we will say that total, I think the total codes scrapped. Okay, total codes scrapped, and there will be a number. Okay, so we are not changing anything to the save to JSON or save to CSV file, because nothing have to do with the pagination work. I think we will add the save results. This will be a more appropriate comment. So I think we are good to go now. We can easily test that. Let me check one more time all the things. Okay, so let's just test this. First we will make the cargo clean, and now we will run it. So the first time it will take time, because this will compiling all the things. So the compilation started, and of course the codes, the scrapping will take also time, because there will be many codes which we are going to scrap. So it's building. Okay, sorry, my bad. There is no placeholder I have used. Where is it? There, yeah, this one. We need to add the placeholder here, and we need to move this. Okay, I think. And now we are clicking it again and we will run it. So it's still building, and I hope this time it will work perfectly fine. Let's hope for the best. Okay, fetching page 1, and the URL is 1 to scrap 10 codes on page 1, scrap 10 codes on, so if each page have the 10 codes. So how many pages that so there are scrap 10 codes on page 10 and no more codes to scrap. We got the message, and total codes scrapped 100. Okay, so we have scrapped the 100 codes data saved to codes.json and codes.csv. So check these files. First we will check the CSV file. So all the codes here, or the CSV file, you can easily say all the 100 codes. And for the codes.json file, you will see that all the 100 codes are there. And let me need to do some kind of formatting we need here. We will get the dot here to make it look fine. And okay, so that's it for now, and I will push the code and add the link of GitHub link in the description as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and so take care. See you in the next video. Bye.